It's April Davis PI, June 2025, and I ordered another Goodwill Blue Box. Yes, Blue Box number 16, all the way from the Goodwill of New York, New Jersey, in South Hackensack. It took 11 days for this box to arrive. Let's see what's inside. Well, it's kind of late at night here. I got it this morning. I've had medicals all day yesterday and today, and I just wanted to open it before I go to bed. And then I'll get back to you guys probably tomorrow, the coming days, and we will go through it bit by bit by bit. If you see anything that floats your boat, let me know. You can send me a message through the comments or at aprildavispi@gmail.com. But I just couldn't go to bed. It's kind of like that feeling of being a kid at Christmas and knowing that the presents are under the tree, but you have to wait until the morning to open them. I just couldn't wait. The box is a total of 5 pounds, including the weight of the box and the paper. Woo! They put it in a bag. Usually they don't do that with blue boxes, so I'm impressed with that. I do know that out of all the places I've ordered, I think I've only ever had one from this particular Goodwill, and it was a banger box. So I usually get them from Ohio, sometimes Nashville, sometimes North Carolina. But I was really happy to see that this one was coming from as far as it was, just because they gave me a good box in the past. So, I can't believe it. I so badly want to hunt this right now. I think I will open the bag, and I'll pour it out. And then before I go to bed, we'll have to cover it up again. And I'll have to come back to you tomorrow. I'll cover it with this Dodger blanket that I'm working on. I'll just cut this open. My kitty Kelsa, she's right here. She's right behind the box. I'm sure you'll see her as soon as I move the box. She loves these unboxings. I love them too, but I always get scared. Am I going to make my money back? Oh my God, am I going to find a few keepers that I can keep for myself so that I can then sell the rest? Let's put that box aside, and we'll dump her out. At least I don't see pieces going everywhere. That's good. Oh, I do see some. Let me adjust the camera. Let me adjust it downward. I do see some paparazzi. That's kind of like scary. Yeah, that should go in the fashion box. That should not go in a costume, jewelry, repurposed box. Just saying, Goodwill. Just saying. Don't slip in that fashion garbage. Oh, I see a ring. There's a ring. Ooh, it's got little, oh, it looks like enamel flowers. Nice. I'll start making my piles, like my rings, my earrings, my necklaces, my bracelets. And then, once I have it all sorted, then we'll really start identifying the worthwhile pieces. So, wow. Yeah, I'm going to go through this whole thing with you guys. As soon as I get it all, sorted and untangled, we'll go through it piece by piece if we have to. And you guys can see what I got. Let's just pray that I got something great. I will talk to you soon. Well, it's the next evening, and I am back. I can't believe this box. I expected a lot because it was the New York, New Jersey Goodwill. And I've only had one box from them before, and it was banger. Well, this is banger part 2. I can't believe it. This is a sterling silver and gemstone bonanza. And I'm still going through it. Look at this. This whole thing is full of silver. And there's even more that won't even fit in this weighboat. Look at this necklace display. You see the purple and the green? Yeah, that's peridot and amethyst. And they're real. They're legit. There's hundreds of them. And they're on a necklace that's on this heavy-duty green thread that's knotted per each stone. Incredible. I found one that's similar because this is handmade, so it's probably one of a kind. But I found one similar on Etsy, and it sold for $203.88. Yes. I mean, and on the live, I didn't even show everything. I didn't even show yet this little statement necklace with the cabezons, Aurora Borealis. But this, oh my, look at this. And it's ice cold to the touch. There's also some quartz just for highlights in there. For those of you who saw this on the live, please note that there's been more silver just found since I went off the air. I just can't even believe it. You know, I still have the piles of bracelets. I've got some necklaces over here. I've got literally 2 handfuls of necklaces besides me. Everything from faux pearls to seed beads to chains. I've got a necklace that's from 9 West, designer piece from 9 West. I've got another one that's a collaboration of Haskell with INC. That would be Miriam Haskell. It's got a price tag on it. It's never been worn, $29.50. I've got a whole box load of matching earrings, single earrings, and look at that sparkly beauty. That is considered a bridal necklace. It's in perfect condition. Sadly, it only has 1 earring, but it also comes with 2 spare pieces. And no, those pieces did not fall off the necklace. They were just in the box with the earring, the single earring, and the bridal necklace. It's absolutely bomb. Made of some sort of rhinestones or crystals. It's even got a security clasp on the end. It's not marked as silver. It doesn't have a maker's name. It doesn't look like anything fell off. So, I don't know. Throw out your comps for me in the comment section of the video. Like, whoever gets the necklace, I'm going to just give them the earring and give them the 2 extra pieces. We're just going to go for it. I also have a whole row of rings. One of them, that one in the back, that's that Native American looking wraparound feather ring. It was marked S925, but sadly, it failed the silver test. Now, a couple of the other rings did not fail the silver test. Like I said, I've got all the silver in here that I still have to weigh. I've got this faux pearl necklace that's got a silver big hook on it. That's 925. I already tested it. The only thing that didn't pass the test, there was a couple of ear cuffs that didn't pass the test. They were serpent snakes. I'll just throw them in with the matching earrings. And then this little ring here, this little beauty, which I really loved. I was going to clean it tonight, but no, it turned my fingers all cruddy. I accidentally got the acid on my hands. So next time I got to remember to wear the gloves. There's even some, genuine beach shells. I got 2 of those. I just found these a few minutes ago. I don't know what type of stone they are, but I'm going to have to test it with the Presidium. They're definitely gemstones because they're ice cold to the touch. I've got this rosary, and under a black light, it kind of glows. So that's cool. I had 3 crucifixes, and during the live, somebody mentioned that one of them, and let me move the camera here. There's 3 of them right there. Somebody, my mod, mentioned that one of them might be silver. And I'll be darned, I turned over the one on the left, and it was marked sterling. Creed Sterling. And Creed is a rosary company from 1936, an American company. And they make top of the line, crucifixes and rosaries in sterling silver. Yeah, I've already got this one on the bay. And I've also already got the we're not even going to take that out. I'm just going to show it to you. There we go. Don't even have time to edit that out. Look at this. We will just go for it as is. It's just incredible. All I need to do is probably sell that peridot and amethyst and citrine quartz necklace, and I'll be able to pay for the whole box. And then everything else will just be gravy. I love to keep the silver. Now, in this case, I did list this one, but usually I don't list the silver. I just keep it in my, I keep the silver in my scrap silver pile and, save it for a rainy day. God, it would take me hours to go through every single piece. But I've got seashells, I've got gemstones. One of these pieces of silver is a very old blue topaz pendant that's just absolutely gorgeous. And it's marked Bawa, B-A-W-A. I can't find that anywhere. Does anybody know? Yeah, look at my fingers. Look like I'm going to be going to the hospital, right? That's from the acid that got on my hands. Look at that. I thought it was aquamarine, but it's not. It's a blue topaz, and I tested it positive. And the pendant is sterling. This old cable chain that it's on, it tested sterling. This looks like it's old, like maybe from the 50s or the 60s. It's just so gorgeous. And, it is so old that I can't find any information so far on this signature, this 925BAWA.
Hey, just a little update. A video within the video. Just wanted to give you some information about the sterling silver blue topaz necklace. The BAWA is actually an acronym for Bali Animal Welfare Association. And yes, that is a legit blue topaz from Indonesia. The necklace was made in Bali from 925 sterling. It helps collect money for that organization. Thus, that explains the paw prints that are on the bail of the beautiful pendant. So yes, I have real Bali Indonesian blue topaz. Now back to today's video.
After I went off the air from the live, I found this very dainty beaded sterling silver bracelet. I'm going to clean that later on. I did not have that during the live. I just hadn't found it yet. I got a couple of rings in here like this. Look at this. It's like a tree branch, but it's silver, and it wraps around, and then it's got these enamel hand painted like green leaves. It's just so gorgeous. There's a couple pieces of Thai silver in here too, a couple earrings. One of them, the stud broke off, but they're from Thailand and they're coated in gold. They're AV925, which is a Thai brand, and they coat all the jewelry in like some sort of gold plate, and it's sterling underneath. So the base of the jewelry is sterling, but I got the whole bucket load of silver, plus the creed, plus the pearls that have the positive tested. The clasp is a big giant 925 hook. I have no idea on the age of the necklace. It looks contemporary. There's only a few pieces that were not of use that look like I'll put them in the craft pile. But I still have to go through all the bracelets, all the necklaces. There's a really nice Alex and Ani. I have a whole bag of those. I've got these. These look hand painted. That's pretty nice. I'm not really into like beads. I got some really nice seed beads, and somebody I know is already interested in the seed beads. Let me find that. They're gray with some silver pieces. So yeah, and then I had this really cool Native American piece, but it's missing one of the stones. It's like a faux turquoise with coral. And it's hard to tell. I mean, people wouldn't even probably know, but there's like a little place right there where one of the pieces of turquoise looks like it fell off. But it's on a really nice heavy duty chain, and I'll just put that in the craft pile unless somebody wants it. I think the piece that is the collaboration with INC is like a Macy's piece, along with the 9 West piece. It almost looks silver plate, but I don't see any tags on it. There's a really nice quartz druzy stone in here too that's on a really nice gold chain, kind of a bronze gold looking chain. There's quite a few pairs of matching earrings in here. Some are just, your cheapo, like there's a pair from Claire's. But there's also some really nice ones. Like there's these really nice serpent snakes, and then there's the serpent ear cuffs. And they were marked as 925, but they didn't test as such. At least they didn't fall apart, though, in the test like the Native American ring. But these are cool because you just put them on the cuff of your ear, and there's a set. So, yeah, like I said, the only disappointment was finding out that this one was falsely marked S925. But like I said, I could make a 3-hour video out of this, but I just don't have that kind of time. If you see anything you like, just send me an email at aprildavispi@gmail.com. And always feel free to place comments in the video. If you see something where I made a mistake, don't be afraid to call me out and let me know. Let me hear about it. And I will talk to you soon.
It's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed.